Hello, my beautiful people. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Depends where you are in the world. It's gloomy afternoon here. I think I said that in my last video. We are almost in autumn now and soon we'll be in winter. Hibernation time. Okay. I hope you're keeping well and looking after people around you and looking after yourself. Because health is wealth. But for some reason, unfortunately, our focus is on, and I don't want to generalize it, but yes, the majority's focus is on the other type of wealth. And that is actually causing so many problems because you are running out of time. You don't have time for yourself or for your loved ones. You don't have that compassion anymore because by the end of the day, you are almost dead. You just want to find somewhere to, lie down and maybe watch television without even paying attention to it, or, scroll through your phone. But yes, all day, where these days are going, where all your time is going, that you're not even looking at, you're not even paying attention, because your whole attention is how much money I made today. I'm not anti-money person. I don't hate money. It's not that I'm against making money. Of course not. It's a need, it's a today's day-to-day life's requirement. But how much? When we are on the extremes of anything, we have always regretted. As humans, we've seen if people became extremist in religion-wise, like, then that created problems. Language, ethnical differences, and now money. When you get obsessed about something, when you think like, this is it, that's all, this is my life. Your life is, keep it versatile, keep it more colorful, because it is colorful. Life is not just one word, money, or this, or that, no, or religion, or family, no. Life is a combination of all these colors, and that's what makes it beautiful. So when you start ignoring all other things and just focus on one thing, then that becomes an obsession. In other words, a disease. And disease is not good. We want to be disease, free. We want to be healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Now, obviously, it's not a lecture about anything, but yes, whatever is happening in the world today, that actually sometime, and not from now. I mean, you can say, oh, this woman is sitting there with the gray hair and, lecturing us. No, it's not that. Because I think, you just have to be observant. You just have to observe the things. Even when I was in my 20s, I'm not saying I was perfect. We all make mistakes. I also made mistakes. I learned from them, hopefully. And I'm also trying to obviously learn, because every day is a school day. But having said that, whatever I knew then, I also know now. Or what I know now, I also knew that then. That's how I should say it. So I think even then I knew that money is not everything. You should make money, you should work hard, you should do whatever is possible to do. But don't make it an obsession. What I see in the young people today is basically, there are two types, again extremes. One type doesn't want to do anything at all. They want to live on government's money because there is a facility in this country. They want to do odd jobs. They don't want to go to college, university, school, or wherever. And they don't want to do anything. So that's one type. The other type is they only want to work, but not anything else. They forget about their families, they're enjoying life, everything else, but their obsession becomes like, I have to make money. I have to make money. I want a big house. I want a big car. I want this. I want that. This want will never stop, guys. Come on. I mean, when you don't know what life has been doing to people, then just read the history. Talk to people older than you, they will tell you this is an old story. You know, people got really consumed in this idea, and then it was time to go, leave this earth. So don't get really consumed in any idea, anything, whether it's your religion. Religion is good, but you have to keep a balance. Or your love for your language, or your love for your family, or your love for making money, whatever it is, just see where the balance, you're crossing the balance, that line, you know, when you're getting obsessed about it. Because obsessions always cause problems. They did. Like they are causing problems now in England. Two extremes. One, the people who are coming, literally flooding this country and not knowing their limits, you know. And I'm not talking about illegal people, no, because they shouldn't be here at all. I'm talking about the people who come legitimately. But then when they come here, they start actually doing the things that they're not supposed to do. I've seen so many rallies in the old days, and you know, somebody was showing in one area. I mean, you can do it in your house. You can also probably do it in your neighborhood if they're happy with this, but not in the whole area. No need to name the area, but in England, you know, it's some other countries, you know, Independence Day, and they're celebrating it. Well, you can celebrate it. Maybe you can just put a flag on in your house. You know, maybe you can probably just talk to your neighbors, and if they're happy with this, then maybe you can just do a little party. But putting the flags everywhere, and you know, that was crazy. You're not in that country. You know, if you talk about England, when you're in England, then all the public holidays and all the public days, national days, should be celebrated because you are in this country, right? But when you want to celebrate some other country's Independence Day or any big day, then keep it limited. Keep it in you know, under control. Don't go crazy about it, please, because this is so disrespectful. I mean, if somebody says don't do it in your house, and somebody says, oh, don't even do it in your neighborhood, then they're being, you know, unreasonable. But if you want to do it the whole city, because our community is there, so that's why we should celebrate our country's Independence Day. Makes absolutely no sense. At least it didn't make no sense to me, because I wouldn't want to do that. I love my country, wherever I come from, but this is also my country. And when I'm there, I will celebrate the Independence Day on full blast without bothering people again. But when I'm in this country, I would rather focus more on the special days of this country. And if I still want to celebrate any special day from that country where I come from, then I will keep it limited. I will not just go crazy and be a nuisance. And same goes with the locals. The locals, look, the countries are not nobody's properties. They are not. Countries only evolve and survive by this, you know, people coming and going, and cultural, different cultures and different religions and different languages in your country, and you go there and they come here. This is how this world goes. It's always been operating like this. So please don't be so rigid about it, because somebody is benefiting from your this rigid mind. You even don't know who is doing it. So please open your eyes and just see how people are actually exploiting your this innocent idea of I want my country just for myself and people like me who originate from this country. Very innocent idea. It's really innocent, yes. But then who is taking the advantage of that? And how things are being exploited. Your little idea, your little innocent idea has been actually used for your country's destruction. And it's also giving the country a bad name. England is not a country where England has always tried to facilitate people. It has. People who come here, they actually, you know, there are so many people, even the asylum seekers, you know, they come in need, and the country has been trying to accommodate them. The people who have become British national, you get all the facilities. There's so many countries, you live there forever, but they don't give you the nationality. They don't. And I don't want to name the countries, but there are some countries who give you the nationality, but you get actually every day, you face the the prejudice comments, and you don't feel very confident. England is actually comparatively much better. England has always tried to accommodate people, to facilitate them in every in every way. And actually sometimes it crossed the limits where I say shouldn't have gone that far, because some people, like we heard, they have been living in the hotels. I mean, people who came in their situations, you can still try to help them, but not depriving the people who already come from this country. Where will they go? I mean, do you want your people, especially veterans? Somebody said to me, there was a retired army officer living on or army fellow living on the streets. Ridiculous. The most disgusting thing. They are your heroes. How can you leave them on the streets? You should actually be proud of them. You should try to put them somewhere wherever they feel safe. You want your people to go and live on some other country's mercy or on their streets? Because you're too busy. You're too busy to facilitate the people who are in crisis and who come to this country, legally or illegally. I mean, illegals should not be allowed anyway, but I'm talking about illegals. So if they are legal, you're trying to help them, that's very good. That's really good. But then there is a limit. And what's happening to your own people? Where are they living? They're literally living on the streets. And especially when I heard about this veteran, I was feeling so bad, literally, because this shouldn't have happened. They're this country's heroes. They're entitled to have at least, some appreciation, guys. So anyway, the video is getting I'm sitting by the window, that's why. The video is getting very long now, so I think I should just wind up here. I will talk to you in some other video about what I'm saying, inshallah. Look after yourself. Take care. Keep smiling. Look after people around you. Have a big heart. Love everybody. Because love is universal. It's natural. And life is so, so, so beautiful.